Especially right now, no question about it. Hey, folks, the mild temperatures in the east this holiday season may have hurt the sales of cold weather-related gifts, but you know what? The overall impact may be great for the economy and maybe even your wallet. Meteorologist and business analyst Paul Walsh joins us this morning. And Paul, thanks as always for joining us. Super fast, how does the weather impact the holiday shopping?
Well, Reynolds, the weather directly influences what we buy from a gift perspective. It influences when we buy. Obviously, the weather's going to impact if we're going to go to the mall or not. And it impacts how we buy. I mean, of course, more and more now are using online shopping venue to go shopping. But the one thing that it doesn't impact, and this is what really important as we look at this holiday season, is how much we spend. And that's really a function of how much money we have in our pocket, and the fact that we have milder temperatures, which means we're paying less to heat our homes, and gas prices are low, means there's still a lot of engine left in that economy and a lot more shopping to do.
Well, and speaking of shopping, how has the holiday season shaped up so far from at least a weather perspective?
Yeah. Well, from a weather perspective, again, on net, it's been pretty good. We haven't seen the kind of weather that keeps people from going shopping, which are really, it has to be really bad for people not to go shopping, like really bad snow and ice. And there's not been a lot of that. There's been some rain in the west, but not really enough to keep people from going shopping. Of course, in the east, people have not been buying hats and gloves, but they've actually been spending money on other things. And then in the west, it's been cold, actually, and the winter shopping season has been going very, very strong for the other 50% of us or so.
Okay, so staying on that thread, staying right there, how do you see this final huge weekend of shopping shaping up?
Well, in a word, I think it's going to be huge. I think there's been a delay in people buying. I think it's been seasonally cold here in the east. Remember last week, Reynolds, I was outside talking to you, not this weekend. It is cold outside. It feels like December. But more importantly, for most of the country, it's been dry. I was in a mall in Delaware on Friday, and I think I almost lost my life. It was so crowded. So I think it is going to be a massive weekend, and I think it's going to be actually a very strong holiday season. And it's going to benefit all of us because it is a buyer's market out there. If you are looking for a coat, you can get some massive deals.
Oh, I can only imagine. What kind of deals do you think people might get after Christmas? What kind of things do you think we could see on sale?
Well, again, I think there's going to be a hangover as it relates to seasonal apparel, especially in the east, because it's been so mild. So there's probably going to be some 60 and 70% deals. And by the way, we are going to have winter. It is going to get cold, despite the forecasts over for the next week or two. So those are going to be great bargains. I think overall there's going to be some great stuff to buy. Electronics maybe not so much, because especially here in the east, that's what people have been spending money on. They've not been spending money on seasonal products, but they will.
Always great, always amazing, Paul Walsh. Paul, thanks for being so generous with your time. Have a great holiday, my man.
You too, man. Thanks.
All right. Well,